The St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association celebrated their 21st anniversary on the 13th of September. Today we welcome the treasurer of the association, Jalen Monzac, and committee member, Malyka Howell, to Good Morning SKN to tell us a bit about the association and about some of the activities planned as part of their anniversary celebration. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Our
Good
pleasure
morning,
to
SKN.
have you this morning. Aww. So let's hear a bit about the history of the group and who were the founding members.
Okay, so SKNYPA was started before the 13th of September, as was mentioned earlier. SKNYPA would have been, the groundwork of SKNYPA would have started with the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley and the late Sir Desmond Eli Ward. And they basically would have got a group of people together, because at the time I think Jeffrey Hanley was the youth officer. So he would have been very instrumental in organizing those young people. And then from there, it grew, and we had our official ceremony on the 13th of September 2001, right at government headquarters.
Nice.
Government house, sorry.
Government house.
Yes.
I was joking with you guys earlier. I mean, if you guys saw their faces, right? I joked with them. I was like, this is a secret quiz. We didn't tell you. You have to know all about SKNYPA. The future of SKNYPA is at stake here. You guys are doing very well. You know the history. You know the history. So tell us about the accomplishments. Malyka, what do you know?
Well, I recently joined SKNYPA this year, actually. I am a newly inducted member into SKNYPA, and I think me being a part of SKNYPA speaks for itself, as a lot of people think that it's an elitist group, but it's for anybody. Anybody at all. Once you're at the eligible age, join. As soon as we have a membership drive, you'll be able to join. As far as accomplishments, you have the name SKNYPA. And what can I say? Much functioning youth parliament associations like worldwide. There's the one in Antigua, there's one in Scotland. I know there's some in other Caribbean islands, but when you have a name such as SKNYPA, a lot of people know the name SKNYPA, regionally and internationally. So that for itself speaks.
Absolutely right.
I have a follow-up question. What is the age and why the interest in SKNYPA?
What is the age?
What is the age that you
If I remember correctly, it's 12 to 13.
12 to 13?
I remember correctly.
Jalen?
13.
13? Okay.
It's 13.
Okay. And other than you said the name SKNYPA being renowned, why? What was your interest? What piqued your interest to join such an organization?
Okay, I have a love for debate, and
nice.
so I think Parliament is my calling.
Ooh, I love it.
Good answer.
Great
All right,
answer.
Jalen, let's go. Let's hear yours.
Okay,
No
so
pressure.
no pressure at all. So I would have started in SKNYPA in June 2020. We had a 6 months probation, and that was during COVID-19. So we didn't get the full-on probation experience, but we still got that SKNYPA experience. And for me, what drew me to SKNYPA, I was following SKNYPA for some time, and as Malyka said, I like to debate as well. As quiet as I may seem, I like to debate, I like to see those kind of things. And I know that SKNYPA in the past was very involved in the community. For example, they would have done a lot of volunteer initiatives such as appreciation teas. I know that they would have had so I forget what come center plays and those kind of different things. So they were very community minded, and at that age I was 20 and I wanted to join an organization where I can contribute to the community, and I saw that SKNYPA was that great fit for me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Probation. Why probation and what is the probation?
Okay, so how the selections process go is firstly there is a call for applications, and the persons they would apply, and the application is based off a specific criteria, and then they would apply, and then the selections committee, which the vice president chairs all the time, they would go through the applications, and they would select the persons based off of that criteria. And then from there, the probation period begins, which is usually I'm not too sure of the window, but for me it was about 6 months.
Okay.
And
That's 3 months.
3 months, okay.
months.
We had to extend those because of COVID-19.
Okay.
Yeah. So the probation period is there to basically introduce the members to the SKNYPA way, because we have a certain way how we do things.
Yeah.
For example, in terms of handling meetings, how to call meetings to order, the quorum within meetings. And so it's just a way not to like you just apply and then you just jump in, because that could be like kind of frightening, because we have SKNYPA, there's a diverse amount of members and people that come from so many different places, and they could be strong personalities, of course. So, we use that probation period to basically wean them, so that when it's time for them to be a part of SKNYPA, they can contribute on the committees, on a committee level, and a general level.
All right, so Malyka, weaning period, 3 months, sufficient for you?
Repeat?
Weaning period.
If 3 months,
3 months was sufficient for you?
Believe it or not, it was. Between the trainings, we had a mock parliament sitting, all that, and you actually got the basics down packed. And then you actually join the association. And you get the full one done again.
Oh, I'm so impressed by you guys.
I know,
All
I
right,
know.
So you're obviously a newly elected member. Can you tell us who the others are and what their positions are?
Okay. Repeat the question again, please. Sorry.
Elected members, newly elected members. Who are they? And what are their positions?
Okay, sure. Okay, so there's the president, Mr. Mario Knight, the vice president, Mr. Malyka Ferguson, the general secretary, Ms. Duana Bradley, myself, Jalen Monzac as the treasurer, and the PRO, public relations officer, Mr. Hassani McDonald. And it's also important to note that we were the last executive, excluding the public relations officer. So our mandate from last year basically returned to continue to govern the association.
Okay, look at you, feeling so proud. Malyka.
Oh, I know.
Oh, and we also have 2 nominated members, which are Mr. Vickett Edwards Douglas, the assistant treasurer, and Ms. Dominique Williams, the assistant general secretary.
You said nominated?
Yes.
So what's the difference from those that are...
Okay, so the executive is comprised of those 5 members that I mentioned, which are elected members.
Okay.
They are elected at the annual general meeting each year, and there is space for 2 additional nominated persons. Okay. So they are nominated, and we create the position of assistant general secretary and assistant treasurer to assist with those functions, because they are very tedious and heavy.
Oh.
Yes.
And let's get into the plans for 2022, 2023. What can you tell us?
Okay, so I can tell you that we have a very ambitious and packed schedule for the year, and one of the most important aspects that we would have planned for is the training and development of our members. So firstly, we are looking forward to engaging with the Ministry of Finance in terms of training on the budget preparations, so that we can move into the campaign about educating people, general public, on the budget, national budget. And then from there, we are looking forward to a collaboration with the ZSZ Broadcasting Corporation, where we'll be launching a youth lounge. We will be discussing youth issues, youth-related situations on that lounge. And then from there, we would have our usual youth parliament sittings that we have in November. We usually have one for the Youth Month in collaboration with the Department of Youth, and that will be in November. And we are looking forward to our continued expansion of the SKNYPA Vision Park, as well as we have plans for an inter-high school debate. And we did our first caroling last year. We're looking forward to doing that again.
Can you sing? Just kidding.
Started laughing. Malyka started laughing. Like, why are you laughing?
But Malyka can sing, I know she can sing. And last year we would have collaborated. Well, not collaborated, we just had a partnership with the National Youth Parliament of Antigua and Barbuda.
Nice.
And we are looking forward to having a parliament sitting with them sometime next year. And also, we are looking forward to upping our donation drives, as we are a non-governmental organization. We're not funded by anybody. This is from the youth, from us. So we are looking forward to having more fundraisers, including we recently launched a link for JAD, so persons can donate any sort of funds that they want. is integrated within the Facebook post. So for persons who are listening and wishing to donate to SKNYPA, you could always look at any of our SKNYPA posts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and you will see that link via and donate to the cause of SKNYPA. Thank you.
Lovely.
All right, so that's very good to know. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by everything that you said. It seems like a very tall order, but very impressive. A lot of thought went into it, so definitely good and on that front.
Yeah. A few of your members were or are still in prominent position in government. Can I assume that one day the two of you will assume any of those roles? I'll begin with Malyka.
That is a aspiration of mine.
Good
So
stuff.
hopefully in the near to soon future, that will be so.
So, Minister of Tourism?
Let's not pretend. Let's not pretend.
You know where my mind is going because Hortensia normally does two things, right? When she sees young people here, and Jalen, I'm going to let you answer a question in a little bit, but I have to tease Malyka for a bit. She generally goes, are you going to be a politician? Or are you going to enter a beauty pageant?
I'm not going to put Miss Howell on the
You got
spot.
links. You got secrets.
She got double
Dating.
links.
I
No more, you said.
I can't say anything about pageants. I'll push my sister, but that's too much to carry with a grandmother and an aunt.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
you. I got you.
That's.
But you can
Too much.
continue the lineage of queens.
And if I don't,
I know, right? She's going to take you to task.
right.
I'm working on it here. I'm working on it.
Let it go, Hortensia. Jalen.
Okay, for me, what should I say? Yes, I know that I would be in somewhere in government at some point in time.
Good stuff.
Looking actually at working in the Ministry of Finance or somewhere. So anybody have a contact via? I recently completed my bachelor's in economics.
Oh,
so
congrats.
thank you.
Congrats.
Looking forward to an opportunity there. I also want to, at some point in time, get into representational politics. So that's the politician here you're looking at. And so that will be coming, I can't say soon, but eventually. And, being able to represent my constituents.
Politician already. Minister of Finance, Minister of Tourism.
And
I got them right here.
yes, and work within the government system.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff. Our future is in safe hands.
Malyka's laughing. I'm going to leave it there. All right. So as we talk about SKNYPA, let's talk about the Youth Forum. What are you coming up? Who are the speakers, etc.?
Okay, the theme for this year's Youth Forum is a new era, breaking the barrier, reimagine youth leaders. The date is tomorrow, 21st of September, 2022. The time is 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. The venue is Kuno Conference Center. The panelists are as follows: Miss Nadia Wallins, who is speaking on authenticity and self-awareness; Miss Nikki Nichols, who is speaking on financial literacy and discipline; Mr. Raphael Fanswande, who will be speaking on the innovative leader; Honorable Garth Wilkin, who will be speaking on leader with integrity; and Mrs. Natasha Gray Brooks, who will be speaking on the persevering leader. Our target for this event: youth in on the island, specifically high schools across St. Kitts, preferably 4th and 5th farmers, as well as CFPC and other youth groups. RSVP is still open but limited to RSVP. Call 668-7126 or 660-5793.
Sounds like a great lineup. Sounds like a lot of thought went into
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
So what are you hoping to gain from it? What's the output? What's the target?
Well, we would hope that those in attendance would, once listening keenly, would gain proper leadership skills. Even though this is just a short, brief, and small event, it still should be impactful.
Yeah.
Just based on these speakers alone.
Yeah, we also hope to that the persons that come to this event, who are high schoolers, that they can see youth leaders who are within different spheres of St. Kitts, and who can see people like me and Malyka who are movers and shakers, and be influenced to be movers and shakers and to be leaders within whatever sphere that they do, and be able to contribute to that discourse that we will be having at the Youth Forum coming tomorrow.
Nice. Can we join? Or are we too old?
Why are you looking at me? You can ask the question. They've got the answers. Answer her. She wants to know if she's too old. Malyka, you want to take
She passes it on to the guy. She doesn't even say, okay, I can get away with it. She passes it on to him to get in more trouble.
So you are welcome to join, each and every one of you. And I see you have a very young staff, so I'm encouraging your young staff to come to the Youth Forum and to experience a great evening of youth leaders, of leaders within the St. Kitts and Nevis sphere.
I love the way you pivoted, by the way. I love it.
True guy. True
I learned a
guy.
thing or two from you. Great.